if we could put something underneath it.
I'd say yes.
Place to squat.
We give permission. So it's even
No, we're just gonna just kind of place it.
it's all fun. Should I ask?
No, I'm not gonna live. I'm not gonna try and look at it.
We're gonna do a song that's it's upbeat enough to sound like a pretty happy song, and it's not at all.
You're the
So
one.
don't listen very carefully to the lyrics, otherwise you might get kind of depressed. I wrote it by my Aunt Lenora died last week. She was 98 years old, and she was the last sibling that my mother had alive, so my mother's been a little bit depressed, well, a lot depressed since that happened. Prior to that, the sibling before that, they had five sisters and a brother, and my Aunt Mildred died a couple of years ago, and they were the three sisters that were left at that time. My Aunt Mildred was in a nursing home, kind of unable to really recognize anybody. My Aunt Lenora and my mother sat around her bedside and sung hymns to her until she passed away. And the rest of us, children and whatnot, sat in the back of the room and cried, like you would. But I remember stuff that they were saying between the songs, and this song is made up of little snippets of the conversations that my mother and her sister were having towards my Aunt Mildred during that day. So it's actually kind of depressing. But we're going to play it so it doesn't sound that way.
I'm gonna cry every time I fucking hear it.
Have I lived my whole life for it to come down to this? Remember me if I forget. When I was young, we looked after our folks. Remember me if I forget. Is it too much to ask to repay what you owe? Remember me if I forget. Our grandparents told us we'd reap just what we sow. Remember me if I forget. When I was young, we looked after our folks. Remember me if I forget. Well, now we're in the way, we're both too young or too old. Remember me if I forget. Our story is long, you only hear what you want. Remember me if I forget. I worked for my living, I didn't follow my dreams. Remember me if I forget. Have I lived my whole life for it to come down to this? Remember me if I forget. Yeah, when I was young, we looked after our folks. Remember me if I forget. It's too much to ask to repay what you owe. Remember me if I forget. Our grandparents told us we'd reap just what we sow. Remember me if I forget. sharp, but I don't know your face. Remember me if I forget. Remember me if I forget.